Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome to the video. This time is the Marvel Legends series, Avengers Endgame's Hercules, aka the all-new, all-different Herc. Now, a lot of people that I know are excited for this Herc because we read the comics, and we were excited to get the all-new, all-different Herc. I love that run. I'm sad it got canceled, but I'm glad to see Herc is doing his big thing in other books. But I love this Hulk design. I'm Hulk. I love this Herc design. Herc, Hulk, a little too similar. But overall, I was excited for this figure. It was really dope. Only to find out there's actually some new parts that they molded in for this, which made it even more dope. And I don't know. After reading comics for so long, it's really fun and refreshing to get a character that you've been waiting on for quite some time. So I decided to review it. And honestly, it's been a ton of fun because Hercules can fight just about anyone. He's an Olympian half god who has lived about 4,000 years. So he's had his run with technology, he's had it running with old school stuff. So whether it's other demigods or gods he has to fight, or just regular old running the streets of Brooklyn, Herc has had a ton of adventures. So this is what I love most about Herc. Recently, he's been living in Brooklyn. He fought a bunch of new gods who like the god of data. And it's just fun to see that kind of run done. But I love this look on Herc. He says, screw those old school Perseus looking pants. He gets the line of Olympus symbol. He goes with the pouches. So he has a little bit of the 90s look as well as the modern look. Meanwhile, all keeping his same color. So he just gets his old school color, like with the pants and the sash and the buckles, but updating himself with modern technology. And I just love that look about him. He's even updated his helmet. He's got the man bun going. And I don't know if you guys can see it, but the man bun is sculpted really well. The helmet design is really nice. Even Hulk, I don't know why I keep doing that. But even his smirk and grin that he has here, and those big blue eyes, it's all done very nicely. Yeah, my paint apps aren't the best, but it does look very nice to the point that I want to take photos of it. It's something that I really enjoy. The belt buckle with the belt is really nice. Even the crotch guard, which I thought was really funny. I didn't think about that, but he got himself a crotch guard after, and that's a funny joke because if you were reading the Incredible Hercules run, which takes over the Hulk run by Craig Peck, he pretty much got kicked in the neds by Thor, and he got a guard for that after that. So he's kind of learned his lessons from them. But anyway, it's really cool to have this figure, but enough of me rambling on. Let's talk about the articulation. With a really smooth muscle design and the hairy chest, they've added in this nice curve to the muscle design. And even though it can't go all the way up, as I rotate it here, it looks a lot smoother on the Herc body because now you can't turn it all the way up like past this point. But it does look really smooth. It looks like real muscle that's like, at least body wise, it looks like it's supposed to be there. But you can rotate it and always go all the way up. You can rotate all the way around. There's bicep swivel. The arms are double jointed, so you can get that Herc muscle if you want. Really, really nice. You have ab crunch that goes really far forward. You have ab crunch that goes exceptionally far back. The legs can go forward. They can go backwards as well, but the butt cheek design will protect that. The knees are double jointed. You get a calf swivel, and you get very generous, if not impossibly impossible, ankle pivot. So if you're on the court with Herc and he, you try to break his ankles, I don't think it's gonna be possible with this figure because he's got the moves. The head can tilt back, so as you can see, you can get him in that cool line of Olympus pose. You can rotate it left and right. Yeah, this is really, really nice. I like this a lot. I'm just excited. I love Herc. It's one of my cool heroes that never get enough love. So it's really nice to see him get some justice done. He looks really, really good. Even like this. On the backside, you actually get two holsters. One for his mace and the sword of Perseus, which is really nice. Here's the sword of Perseus. And it just kind of slips in. The mace actually goes in. You can do it this way, where you go through on top, or you can go the other way around. Either way, it'll slip through like that. So you can have it whichever way you want for Herc. Looks really nice. If you want to take this off and you want to have a topless Herc, what I do is I pop the head off. And where is it? I did. Oh, here it is. So it's going to be right here on this left-hand side. You just remove that. You go up and around. And voila. Now you have a topless, hairless Herc. So if you want it, for those of you that are going to customize with this new body, here is a look at it. It looks really nice. Just put Herc heads back on. Voila. Looks really good. Even without the the weapons buckle. Now the only thing missing from this Herc from his original design from when he first got seen is when he had his Vegeta Scouter. And I'm pretty sure they ditched that idea pretty soon. Sometimes he's still seen with it, but for the most part, they ditched his Vegeta Scouter when he updates himself to modern technology, which I thought would have been fun to have, but, you know, it's whatever if we don't get it. But overall, I really like this Herc. Herc comes with those weapons. He comes with open fist. And what's really dope is they added closed fist for this Herc as well. It's really nice. I also noticed, and this does not come with Herc. I actually use this separately. Because Herc is such a nice guy and he tries to be a friend to the people, what I did was I took some Namor hands, the waving hands. So if you want to wave to people or say hi or just do like Herc being clueless, you can actually use the Namor open palm hands. They fit in there. They look a little too small. But if you're just doing certain pictures where you're doing stuff, I think the hands work pretty well. So you can use that as well. Meanwhile, what I want to do is show you guys some size comparisons for Herc. So you guys can see where Herc stands with Marvel Legends and where he stands at with other lines as well. This Herc is going to be really dope because he can just fit in with just about anything and anywhere. So that's the joy of this one. Here he is next to a Marvel Legends Ares. This one, I think, oh yeah, this one is a new one because I remember the eyes glowing on this one. So as you can see, Herc is a bit smaller than Ares, which is fine by me. I believe Herc's size is somewhere like 6'5", 6'6", or whatever, something like that. But it's crazy because when it comes with comic books, people are drawn so many different ways that you never know how tall or big they are. But classified, I think he's like 6'5", 6'6". So it works out. You know what I mean? He's average height. He's about 300 and something pounds of muscle. And it's great because design-wise, he looks like he still fits in with Ares. Here he is next to a larger Marvel Legends scale body. We went with the Nuke body because while he's smaller than them, I think he still fits in. Like if he was fighting other fake muscle-bound guys who are bigger, Herc would like instantly take these guys down. So it's just fun to see that. Here he is next to what I have left for a Marvel Legends Thor, which is Unworthy Thor. So these guys actually are a decent size. Here he is next to the Marvel Legends Thing, which I'm pretty sure these guys are going to have some fun together. Right? Here he is next to my SHF Hulk. And I chose the SHF Hulk because him and the Marvel Legends Hulk are about the same size. And I think these are a very nice sort of layout with these guys. I think this is a nice one. So everyone's around a same or close height. Here he is with a Marvel Legends Vision. And I chose Vision because they all did some time on the Avengers. So it's nice to see these guys come back together. It's really nice to see that. I think I have the green Vision too. But also, here he is next to an SHF Iron Man. In case you want to see what it looks like with your Iron Man or an MCU stuff. So obviously Herc is supposed to be taller, so it works out. And here he is next to a Captain America from SHF. So if Herc is supposed to be bigger than normal characters, I think this kind of works out with these guys. Next up, here he is next to an Articulated Icons Ninja. And an SH Figure Arts Kamen Rider Kuga. Voila. Last but not least, I want to do a Mythic Legions. And the reason why is because Mythic Legions actually fits really well with the theme of Hercules. And they're around the same size, which is very, very much perfect. I'm very much going to enjoy that. Definitely going to do that. And here is a Mezco blade. So Herc is actually still taller than Mezco's, which means he can technically fit in with those guys as well. So he's an all-rounder to me. Last but not least, this one is a bonus one. I'm going to throw this guy in there. Again, with the Mythic Legions. Like I said, Hercules has fought just about any and everyone. So if you have a giant troll or anything like that, I think this is the perfect opportunity to use these guys. Especially because if you're looking at the size from this angle, he's already gigantic. And it would be great for Herc to fight that. right? I think that wraps up the size comparison. One last thing I do want to add though on this review, if you have Mythic Legions weapons, what I did was I tested to see how Herc would look with them, and he absolutely looks great with some Mythic Legions weapons, and he can actually hold them. I gave him the light elf stuff, and he looks great with it because it's gold and it just works with the color scheme. So I am a huge fan of this. Probably going to be using those in my photos. It looks great. In the meantime, I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope you found it informative. Hope you enjoyed the photos at the end. And as always, do good, be good, drink your water, guys. Later.